G'day everyone, it's Chris St.Clair. How you going? Well, guess who got a new camera? That's right, me, that's who. Previously, all the videos on my channel have just been me using whatever I have to just deliver anything I can, my music or whatever message that I was trying to make. So now to actually have a decent camera, and it's funny, it's a whole different experience. It's sort of it's kind of showing my boomerism here, in that the things that this thing does, and just honestly, this camera is the first time I've had battery power. That stupid little fucking video camera that I've shot so much other stuff on, I had to have it plugged into the mains all the time. God, that was ridiculous. Because now that I've got the good camera, I want to do a bit more vlogging and a bit more of what I think about the world and all that kind of stuff, and even some of my thoughts on what we might be able to do about some of the things in the world. But also, I'm still a guy who likes to play the guitar and the bass, so I'll still be doing a lot of that. I'm really looking forward to doing some playthroughs and studio moments. I'm not sure if I've ever officially announced this studio. I call this place ScreamWorks Tranquility Base. I'll let you just figure out. I would explain the name, but you know, you're smart, and I'd like to think that if I have an audience, that I'd attract the sort of people who could figure that out for themselves. Well, you could just ask me, and I'll be happy to tell you. Thought I really want to do that, and I've been wanting a camera for a while, and I finally put the money together to get one. Brand spanking new, out of the box. I'm thrilled because I want to try and do some artistic shit as well. You know, maybe shoot the videos for some of my things here. But I think mainly, and it's, you know, really been quite important to me, is to get my RGB, get the storm wall looking cool. That was the whole point to me. It was part of the youthful part of me saying, oh, I want my RGBs. Yeah, this is ScreamWorks Tranquility Base. This is my main room. There's a guitar collection on the wall here. 6 of these are mine, and the rest aren't. We're going to be combining with I've got to do shots for, or shouts for the Chris and Mike's Guitar channel. New video coming up there soon too. This studio is located in an industrial zone. I've set this place up inside a factory, so I have no noise restrictions. So I can dime out this Mark V here 24/7, and that's going to be a good video when we finally get around to doing that. But no noise restrictions means I can do things. I'm meant to be, you know, creating all the time and in this unfettered space, and found myself, you know, not really, it's not about motivation, but you know, again, I'd like us to start talking about these things and see if we can't share our experiences and get in and you know, dig down a bit on this and you know, try and be something. One of the things I've decided to do is a studio tour. So I'm going to walk around and show you this place, and then we'll see what you think. The next thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to do things like collaboration. Use the studio for what it's made for. You know, for example, maybe I could do some reamping for you here. I've got all of these combos. I've got this Mark V. You know, maybe I could do some reamping for you. Maybe I could, I don't know. I don't really want to do mixing, so don't send me your stems. But let's talk about things, you know, things that I can do. I did sound design. Remember, I did that video with the Ed 209 thing happening with Layerlux 3D.
Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
And I want to do that sort of stuff. We'll do it on the favor exchange system. I'll do a favor for you if you do a favor for me. I've been thinking, though, we probably should lay some things that could be considered rules, but I'm just thinking the nature of the way, I'll probably should restrict this to 18 plus only. So I'm an adult. I'll deal with adults. We'll just keep it on that level. That's the easiest way to go. But you know, if there's something that you think I might be able to do for you, and then in return something that you might be able to do for me. I mean, maybe you're a video person or doing things, or you know, advice is good. Anything like that. Let's do some stuff. Yeah. So that's it for the intro to this video. I certainly hope this is usable. I'm now going to put it on the computer and see if indeed it is. And I've got to say, I'm really looking forward to it. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. ScreamWorks Tranquility Base. Welcome. Okay, so let's start off the studio tour by looking at the booth. The whole story about how Michael and I got this, and I will tell it one day. This door is so unbelievably heavy. Now, obviously vocals and stuff is the obvious choice, but we have had Mike's 4x12 cab in here. Oh look, I wonder where the 57 had got to. Anyway, we've had the guitar cab in here so we could crank it up, because even though we have no noise restrictions here, my God, is Michael's amp loud. Okay, but yes, so this is an old Channel 9 voiceover booth, is what this is, and the guy who sold it to us even claimed that John Blackman, the legend, had actually done some of his live announcing from here. Alright, let's go over to the drum kit. Okay, here is the drum kit. This is a Roland TD4. Fairly old and fairly basic by its standards, but as a MIDI controller, it's been great. I've had it. I bought this brand new a long time ago. As you can see, we've got the cables run down here and through the wall into the control room. And that's where we're headed now. Off to the control room. Okay. The central position, the command position, the place where all my lunacy gets extracted, where I do all my screaming and my tranquility. This is just a regular old old TV, nothing special about that, running Cakewalk by BandLab. This is a Mackie control surface with an extender hooked up via the Mark of the Unicorn little mini thing. Then that's also where the cable comes in from the other side of the room. Probably can't see that in there. Having faders, even when working in the box, is just the way to go, especially when you can make them do that. That's very cool. I enjoy that. But also, genuinely, having the faders beneath your hands, I very much prefer it, and I think it's well worth it if one is in a position to place oneself within the realm of this. Cannot wait to voice this over. So the Mackie speakers, the story behind them. Okay, let's go look at the storm wall. Definitely my favourite feature. Right up here. Okay. I own 6 of these guitars. I own the Zon, the Maton, the JP16, the P-Bass, the WSM 7-string, and the Stratocaster. So those are mine. The rest are all Mike's guitars. And I'll put a link up there for the channel where you can see us doing videos demoing these guitars. Got Mike's amp collection is here too. You can see there, including, you know, a Mark III. That's pretty spicy. Nomad's a personal favourite of mine. And of course, the inimitable and, you know, thinking up superlative words, even though I can't think up superlative words right now, a Mark V. And this cab is usually in the booth outside, so that's how we usually record. Well, that's been changing recently. So this is Mike's amp. It's a Diamond Phantom. It's another quad box, but that's just holding up the head at the moment, and all our other sundry stuff. Now, as what we also have over here, turn this light down, is this is what we mostly use. This is just a 1x12 and it's got a black shadow in it. Okay, and I also have here a bit of a synth setup, and you can see I've got a little bit of rack staff, the old zoom. Time for another video on that before too long. This is my video editing setup, and as you can see also I have in here a Behringer Force 8 mixer, and that makes a very good setup. And of course I've got a pair of RCF speakers. So basically, yes, I have a PA set up in my lounge room. It's super fun. Okay, all right. Now let's go back to the dude sitting in front of the camera with all the eloquent speech and stuff. Okay, so here we are at the end of the video. This is my conclusion hat, or at least I've decided that this is now my conclusion hat. So I hope you've enjoyed the tour. I'm looking forward to bringing many more videos. Please like and subscribe and make comments and stuff like that. And yeah, remember to have fun out there. Cheers.